Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? You mean who am I? Who am I? Who am I? I got gold skin and gold hair, a gold heart. So who am I? Who am I? I got silver teeth and silver nails, silver bone and diamond eyes. So who am I? Who am I? Who am I? I'm a lighter, it's a lighter, a savior, to save her, to save her. So who am I? Who am I? I'm a hero from the zero of the spiral of the Most High. They wanna know, they wanna know, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? You mean who am I? Who am I? I'm the golden brown carbon sun. I'm the silver white platinum moon. I'm the crystal clear diamond mine of the Most High, love and light of light. So who am I? Who am I? Great ape of the great gates, a lion of Judah, the all-seeing eye of the right hand of the high man, great sword of the high Lord, grand shield of the green field of yoga, yogi, yang, fairy, magi, air bending, fire breathing, water flowing, earth shaking, Buddhist monkey, the one key harmony of the Most High. They cried. So, how we feeling? The intros. Intros always block some people out. I ain't got time for this intro. Hope everyone is feeling amazing, eternally rising, working on their bodies, mind, hearts, and souls. And that's going to be one of the topics today, is that the body is the mind. That is today's topic. The body is the mind, and it's your job to interpret and respond to the signals correctly. And this is what makes you look or seem intelligent. You see, what's happening is that you are the currency. So we're going to let some people come on in the room. The body is the mind. Topic, pen. That happened kind of quick today, so this is great. And what you are is the responder, the transmitter of the frequencies, energies, and vibrations of the body. You are the nothingness in the body, allowing the responses and the signal to flow. And you respond to the signals of the body. You respond to the left or right brain. You respond to the heart. You respond to your cravings for food. You respond when people talk to you. You respond to your own thoughts and emotions. You are the responder of the body. And depending on how you respond to all the different voices, aka signals, thoughts, sounds, and frequencies that you hear in your head, if you can't decide which signals to respond to and when, you're going to find yourself unconsciously creating your disease, your distress, the order, or you might not be all the way in disorder, or just the uncomfortable, way that you're in. It's your job to get the body in alignment. This is why they say everybody is born into sin. Meaning you're born into the negative space of the unknown. You're born into this world as a baby, knowing everything that needs to be known as a baby, but not knowing the world that has been dressed and coated around the original one. So you're born into a sinful world. See, it doesn't mean that you are sin. You see, that's what y'all got to change your mind. You were not born as sin. You were born into a sinful reality where the human consciousness is disconnected from the circle of light, the circle of life force, which is the circle of love, the circle of vitality, the circle of nourishment. And they have chosen to worship the things that they have made with their own mind, their own heart, and their body over their own temple over the planet, over the creation, forgetting that you honor your creator by how you take care of the creation. It was the only gifts given to you. The creation of your body, your planet, stars, moon, leaves, trees, and beings, other animals, companions. These were the only gifts from the divine. Everything else were the material gifts that you created using this earth, using this water, using the elements of the circle of life. And somehow you've diluted, polluted your energy, your life force, your being into believing into the material reality outside yourself instead of the natural reality reflecting your natural inner world. It's your job to get the body in alignment, to clean the mess, to clean up the sin of human consciousness. It's your responsibility because you was born into it. Or else you would not be born here. You could have been born as a lizard, a lion, and you won't have to deal with most of the human problems. You might have to deal with them fucking with your family, but for the most part, the animals in the ocean, the animals in the jungle don't have to really worry about human problems until they destroy the air and the water and the environment that they live in, as they have did their own. To get the body in alignment, you have to know the temple, you have to know the cells, you have to know the mind, you have to know the heart and how it works. Meaning that the right brain is what's connected to the heart. You see? The right brain is what you want to get the body in alignment. You are trying to get the light on the left in alignment, the masculine brain, the light, the sperm of life. You're trying to get the light on the left to get in alignment with the love and creativity on the right side. You see? So you're trying to raise the vibration in the right mind and respond to the right brain signals. You see? The right brain is designed to lead the left brain. So what happens is that when you keep responding to the left brain signals first, this is what it means to think before you speak. To take a second and let it flow through the right brain so you can make a better, effective decision. You see? The right brain is connected to the heart, connected to the digestive system. And they're all intertwined and interconnected. But when we're talking about the creative flow, the flexibility of your mind, the stretching of your mind, we're talking about the right size, the ability to be able to flow around and go outside the box, outside the straight. You see? The box is needed so you can decide whether to be inside or out of any box. The temple is needed for that to house energy, but the spiral is more needed to be able to take the energy and exchange it from inside and outside that box. This is why the right brain, while the feminine spiraling energy is more powerful, while we see it is more powerful, which every being possesses because they have a womb. You see, this is why this energy within the body is seen as more powerful, because it is the spiraling circle that can go outside of your temple like this. So imagine the air is the spiral and the body is the square. You see? So the air can spiral in and spiral out of the body. So the body is indeed needed. But without the air coming in and out of it, you see, without the spiraling life force coming in and out of it, it drops to a corpse. So, in order for you to start responding to your body correctly, you have to nourish and electrify and give the body what it needs so that you can receive the right signals. Because the signals are coming from your womb mind, your woman mind, your gut brain. And depending on what you put into this brain. This is why fasting, I'm going to do a video on fasting, and I'm a fasting and detoxing specialist. So I'm going to start detoxing. Whoever's ready to be detoxing, ready to start fasting and really healing, y'all contact me. Because that's what it is. So when you're in a fasted state, when there's nothing in the womb mind, you see, then the body can finally start to do what it needs to do to try to get you to better signals. As it's cleaning out the body, cleaning out the negative energy, the negative thoughts, the negative emotion, as it's cleaning the womb mind, you will start to receive better signals to respond to on this right side instead of receiving the signals to respond to the left side, because you believe it's your fault. But all you're doing is responding to the strongest signal in your body. And so when the strongest signal in your body is toxic, then you're responding to that toxic signal to love or not to love, to take care of myself, to not take care of myself, to go out to the park today or to go work out today or not to go work out today. It's because of the signals you're getting, and you're responding to the energy. I don't have enough energy to do that. You see, you don't have enough energy to respond to the signals within your body because you have not electrified and hydrated and given yourself the nourishment it needs from life so that you can respond to the correct signals. You are the temple and you are the tower. And you are the signal. And it is your job to respond correctly to the life force, to the love and light of life that is trying to be transmitted to the right brain. And you're able to put the body in alignment. You're able to start finding your holistic life. You're able to start finding your way to the beach. You're able to start finding more holistic friends and people that's going to love your transformation as you begin to align the light force within your body. This is what the shift, this is what the change is all about. Somebody here get my food. Mi pego por uno, y mi pego de otro. Necesito ceba para mi dinero, and then mi pego otro for mi resto. So, uno and the other. Okay. Yeah, and see, I built so much light up here that, when I need to run in town real quick, they always allow me to grab food. I grab food every day, so they know I'm coming back. And so they allow me to, they allow me to grab my fruit, and then I can come back, and I can pay them when I get back from town, because, I have to go to town. I have to take a ticket to town, so sometimes when I'm at the end of the money in my pocket, I have to run up to the saver, and I grab fruit from the stand, and he'll still let me grab it. You see? Because they see the light, they see the lifestyle, they see the consistency. They know they know my energy, they know I'm bringing the stuff back, they know I'm coming back for more fruit. I'm his best customer. I come here every single morning, 3 or 4 times. So, they understand, what's going on, even if they can't consciously speak, you see, the language. The body is the mind. So when you empty the mind, you empty the body. And when the body is empty, you can finally be filled with the natural signals coming from the stars above. See? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Pineapple. Yeah. What do you got to do? ¿Cuánto? Okay. So just grab my pineapples. Gonna pick those real quick, and then we're going to continue this. I slide through the comments for a second. Love and peace, Jen. What's your thought on marijuana CBD? They are very natural plants. They are very good for you. It's breath work. If you put your phone down and concentrate on it. Later. Okay, total. Okay, rush. Yeah, and I told him I was going to pay for half of it and half later. He told me take care of the whole thing later, like you're good. So, whatever. That's love and light. So I'm going to keep... See, yeah. Luego. Yeah, say probably like maybe 12, 1, 12. Money. See. Okay. Gracias, amigo. It's me Instagram. Hey, peace. That's my amigo. So, yeah. So, they always be out here with the fresh fruits from the land. We get on from a while in these cars so we can continue this live. So realize that, I'm going to do another video on this. I can do so many at once. I'm going to do one on this is the spiritual realm, that your body is the spirit. You see, spiritual realm, the spirit is the only thing that exists. Everything else you have categorized in the oneness of the spirit. You see, anything that you call spiritual, you have, in order for you to define magical and spiritual things, they had to be experienced by someone. That's why you gave it a definition. It can't have a definition. Even the unknown has to have a definition, because the unknown was experienced here. The unseen was experienced here, or there would not be a word for it. the unseen, the unknown, the unknowable. It's known for the fact that you know that some things, that the infinite potential is the unknown next thought, the unknown next person, the unknown next animal that evolves. You see, this is the unknown potential of creation. The unknown script of the DNA. What next? What new door will be unlocked within each being, within each plant, within each animal, within each star? And we have sold our soul, meaning you have sold your transformation. You've sold out on your evolution. You've sold out on your rising. You don't want to rise anymore. You don't want to evolve anymore. You don't want to transform the body, mind, heart, and spirit. You've gotten lazy, fat, greedy, smelly, and you don't love life anymore. You don't love life so much that the life within you has started to eat itself away. That's what cancer is. Your body's so confused. That's what cancer is. Your body's so confused that it eats itself until it dies. That's what cancer is. Not realizing that it's inside of a living organism. And that's how you move. Failing to communicate with the next cell. That's what cancer is. When cells fail to communicate with the next cell, the next organ. When bones fail to communicate with bones. When the heart fails to communicate with the lungs and the blood. When the body is failing to communicate life force, you are very much in a disease state. They say disease only exists in the mind. Well, when you're on Goku page and you know that the body is the mind, then you know that as long as you put the dis-ease into the body, it will exist into your mind. Meaning that disease does not exist in my mind because I don't put the thoughts, the emotions, the energetic vibrations of disease into the body for me to get the signals of the thoughts of the disease. You see? So people confuse themselves, walk around thinking they don't have a disease because somebody told me disease is in the mind. Well, did you put your body is the mind? Did you put disease in there? Did you put cancerous foods, cancerous thoughts? Did you put diabetes in there? Did you eat too much cheese, too much junk food, too much ice cream, too much artificial things that the natural circle of life did not make? Be honest with yourself. So for you to cleanse the mind means for you to flush these things out. See, the good thing about a temple or a box is you can push everything out the box. You see, it doesn't have to stay in the treasure chest. You have a treasure chest given to you. Heart, mind, soul, body complete. Made of all the finest jewels in creation. Iron, silver, gold, diamond, you name it. It's inside the human body. But for some reason, we think the jewels are outside of ourselves. Or more so, we think the more precious jewels, because there are jewels that have reflected as you outside of yourself, but we think the more precious jewels of life are outside of your own cells, outside of your own being. You are the bioavailable. You are the walking, talking, moving, singing, thriving crystal. That's different from a crystal that just sits on a rock. It's different from diamonds that just rock on your ear and on your chest. It's different from the phone, which needs if you don't get a charger or a battery, it ain't gonna work. You are the living crystals, the living quartz, the living diamonds, and the jewels. You are the juice, the living juices of life, pure blood, a pure blood. That blood has been tainted. And until you cleanse it, you will not be able to read the scripts of your cells of yourself. You are reading the scripts of that food you put in, of that environment you live in, of that music you listen to, of that TV show, that toxic reality TV show that's showing humanity at its worst. And you love to see it. Listen to that music that talk about beating on women and stealing from your brothers and fuck the earth. Get the money. You are polluting your blood. your mind, your body, and your heart. And you cannot correctly respond to the right brain signals because you're stuck into the sinful signals of the left side. The negative signals, the negative unsure charge that must be led by the right mind. Everything to the left must be led to the right. The right angle, the right light, the right side, the right mind, the highlight, the high time. It's a high life with Goku Aries Ryu. That's what it means to love yourself completely, to love yourselves, to love the gift that you was given to for the most divine, most high love and light of life. And if you cannot love on that gift, nourish that gift, grow this plant you was given a seed called a human body by God, and you failed to grow it. You've been given a seed to turn into fruits of love and light for the world. You were planted on here by the Most High. You were a star seed planted here by the Most High Divine to fruit off into life, to produce more love and light, to help it grow and sustain itself eternally. But you've given up on the task. Got too hard. It got too much heart for you to do it. It takes too much heart work to love yourself. Oh, you got to have some hard work to get off your ass and start exercising and start making juices. You got to have some hard work to say, I won't eat another living animal when there are plants to fucking eat. When there's fucking fresh juices instead of an animal's ass to eat. When there's fucking fresh plants and beautiful vegan desserts to eat instead of another animal's ass, nuts, titties, what it uses to nourish its family. Being that we are conscious enough to know this, too much hard work for some of you. Too much hard work. That's why the chest is behind this hard bone. Because it's hard work. It's hard work to love on life through all this sinful reality. Through sinful human beings. Through beings refusing to love the planet, love the air, love the water, love on other little babies. Love the animals. Love the birds, the trees, and learn from the oceans, rivers, and lakes, and all the other beings of light that are here to keep you company. I bring truth. I bring light. I bring growth, nourishment, and vitality. I bring the detox. You get detox just from listening to Goku. The mind is already detoxing and ready to getting new signals. You know what? Maybe I should drink a juice today. I should go to the park and exercise. You know what? He right about it. The body's already getting the new signals. You just got to respond correctly to them and apply the signals that you're getting. In exchange with Goku, so I'm able to keep my fruit and keep this light going, right? If there's no life force coming in this body, the corpse is going to drop. Fuck. In order for me to stay this focused, I can't commit to no business or no career or to making, chopping up my videos a million times a day I got to get other people to do that stuff. I need investors and they're coming, the right investors. All these people with millions and thousands of dollars. Once I get some investors to, the media, everything, where I can have a team to actually put stuff together and chop up videos and get it across and I can lead people detoxing. It just takes a little bit of energy to help others. I got all the energy I need to help me. But when you want to lead and have people come out and make sure they have food and make sure they be comfortable and make sure they're able to stay on their detox and make sure they're entertained, meaning that I want to have, pool tables and basketball courts and, you need something around when you're detoxing because you get bored. When you're empty, it's like, well, fuck, I ain't eating. So, eating takes a lot of time. People prepare food, then you got to eat it, or you might have to go pick it. So, when all that new time is available, we can say at least 4 to 5 hours could be in somebody's eating schedule. So once you take that out, you got a lot more time for self-transformation, you see? And while the body is healing, you might need things to do. And it's always good to move the body, move the mind while you're doing that. Tennis, play some ball, go to the beach, swim a little bit, You see, relax, meditate, stretch, do yoga. It's plenty of things. Don't you realize that all the hobbies are exercises damn near? You see, mountain hiking, pool, swimming, skydiving, running, football, golf. You see, these are all hobbies that are exercising the body and mind. And so that's this shit. All these things will help. And this is why people have a hard time with their fasting and detox. Because it's like, what do I do now? If you didn't have any hobbies, you don't play no video games, you don't play cards, you don't do anything, you don't draw. You got to find out your hobby. And if you don't have one, it's because you haven't cleansed enough to find out your script. You need to clean up so you can find out your talents. You can find out your skills, what you like to do. You don't even know yet. The body's confused. It's in disease. It's in distress. It can't figure out why the organs are stressed, why the blood is stressed. They can't figure out why is this in my blood. Like, what the fuck is this in the blood? Like, what the fuck is this? That's what the body's like. Who the fuck put this shit in here? Time to love on yourself completely. If you ain't coming to Goku place to be a disciplined disciple for yourself, for your family, and for loved ones, you're on the wrong page. If you ain't coming to learn and to grow and to thrive and to love on life more, to give more of what you are, because you are already these things. People be like, well, I'm already doing these things. Great. That's why life keeps cycling and circling every day to do more. The sun already rose. We want it to rise again tomorrow, right? It rose yesterday. Well, I hope it rises today again. You see? So, just because you do these things don't mean stop. It means do them more. Focus more on your raw food growth, on your fasting, on your cleansing, on your meditating, on exercising your body. Start to plan and make schedules. Get it done. Respond to the signals. The body want to do it. That's why you got the thoughts and the signals. That's why you be led to certain pages like this one anyway. Because the body like, we got to find the right signals because it's not inside the body right now, goddamn it. Like, well, let me help you find these signals that I'm trying to send you outside yourself. So it reaches out. You go looking on pages and certain stuff start to resonate. The brain like, that's the one. Like, you didn't hear it, but that's the quote. That's the post. This is the one that lights the body up. Like, this is what we need to be doing. Body's responding. The sparks is sparking. The stars within you are sparking. Lit up. What up? I'm almost to the house. Give y'all some views. Every day. Goku. I feel like them people that be on like the movies, like like the last Day of Earth and all the Messiah, all the magical movies where that nature boy out there in nature be walking everywhere by his damn self with the animals and plants and the magical kingdom that no one knows about. Shit. God damn. This shit's a reality like a motherfucker with Goku. Loving on life completely at all times. I vow to never fail. I vow to never fall. I vow to stay in the light of love for as long as this body expresses and even eternally beyond the next expression. We taking this frequency for a ride for eternity. Glad we got here. So, hope everyone enjoyed the live. Those who were able to grow, those who received the light, you received something from me. If you're receiving mind, body, heart, and soul, and it's helping your life, when you're able, if you're able today, exchange with us. The energy that I give helps people heal, helps them grow, helps them thrive. And I got that on lock. The energy I need is from the mask world that has everyone polluted, that has us paying for every damn thing, and the land and everything else. And it must be some type of order because of, you see, when you create a problem, you try to create a solution for the problem, you create another problem, so what happened was we kept creating solutions for the problems that we kept creating. And this is how we end up in this monetary world instead of a bartering system. So, that's the exchange I need to make sure that my family, my home, our next rent's due on the 6th, of next month. So those who want to start sending energy to make sure we can stay in our nice little home that we got. We get energy that come in, daily, 25, 30, and 50 and different things. You see what I'm saying? To make sure we sustain. And sometimes it slows down, sometimes it speeds up. But we just, knocking at the door and putting it out there, it's on the 6th. And it's going to come regardless. But knocking at the door helps people answer it, right? You know, calling somebody helps, makes it easier for somebody to pick up the phone if you call them. If you knock on the door, it's easier for them to answer it versus you just standing at the door not knocking versus you pick up the phone looking at their name and not calling. All right. So this is just a knock on the door of my Insta family. A teen call from the jackpot, cash out, bingo, chosen golden frozen spoken, token of the most high. So we're here to wrap this up. And yeah, this failed too. I guess I can show you this. It was raining so hard that this failed. Mama already redecorated for me. So, and this is how wood is supposed to. You see, when it's time for you to use wood, the trees will fall over themselves. Like, okay, it's time for you to use this. You see, you don't have to cut off trees. When it's time for them to be unplugged, they unplug themselves. You see, no one had to unplug the tree. And now the wood can be used without attacking the tree while it's in its most vital state. That's how we always use wood, because plenty of trees fall over. But we just greedy humans these days. That's how it goes. So, guess I come on in and let y'all see some goddess vibes real quick. And hold tight. I'm going to see if it's going to pause for 1 second. I just want to see how much battery I got. Oh, I sound like a Mora crying. What's she doing? Okay. 48%. Cool. We good. We good. I ain't got to get off right away. Babe, I'm coming. I'll be right. I'm going to have to get out a second. She might have to wrap up. A lot of stairs, a lot of walking. And so, yeah, this is what I've manifested. I don't own it. But as long as the love and light of life want me here, as long as y'all want me here, living and vibrating high and teaching, it says something else manifests. So I manifest my own temple and retreat type experience for people to come out and do breath techniques, breath work with me. Fast. We're coming out. You come out to fast and heal. Don't come out bullshit. We come out to play with. We come out for fun. We have fun too. But I want, it's time to show people, the healing that is coming through Goku and let it reflect into others. So we can start. It's time to change the world. Whenever y'all ready. Goku's here already doing it. Whenever everybody else ready. I ain't in a rush. Whenever the world ready to find Goku and support Goku, it'll be here. I'm gonna be crowned. See, the king is always crowned by the people. So whenever the people find Goku, that's when it's gonna happen. I ain't worried about it at all. Baby, don't clean up real good. Thank you, baby. Baby still cleaning. Oh, you got me playing. She got me playing live. See, baby got me playing live in the background. You see how behind it is? This is how behind the video is.
Yeah, this is way behind.
So this is how I be. So when I don't respond to questions, when I don't respond to questions as fast, that's why it be kind of late, depending on how some of them come in. So I'm gonna go through and do a Q&A from the questions I seen. Peace, cosmic connection therapy. Gotta get an Android out for internal audio recording. Yeah, I want to have SoundCloud work. I'm gonna start doing my chance to record them and try to get people to donate for them. But I gotta figure out how to put them on. Whoever can help with that, we'll figure it out. Crown me a clown. I love the crown, Queen of Thrones. Hey, the world gonna have to crown me or clown me. Tag me, and I'm still the king of everything, king of the light. Can you put this on YouTube? Yes. I have all my. Well, if one of my recorders recorded, they don't record all of them. I'm not able to record it, and so if somebody records it, and I have somebody that's uploading. I have a lot of uploads going up on my YouTube now, so I have people that's uploading my videos now. That's going to help out. So my YouTube gonna be lit in a second, and I'm gonna try to make as many videos as I can get on there. I will. Hi, darling. Hi. Hey, golden girlie. Don't run from the camera. Where you going? You're so pretty. Why you got that tear in your eye? What you was crying about? Tell me something. I don't know, Daddy. Tears of joy. You happy? How you feeling? How you feeling? You look so pretty. Feeling happy? Clap, clap. Uh-oh. Be careful. Where you going? I love my little girl. She's amazing. Let's see. Hey, Mama, son. Yeah, that's my mama, Tremo. How we feeling? I had to get a light real quick. I'm finna get off the meditation. I just got back with the fruit, so it's time to blend everything up and get to the juice and get to the truth. I'll give y'all the codes later. More codes coming through. Goku, can we hear how you became this way one day? Yeah, we can do that. I can do that. We might do that live tonight. Simply branding. We'll do it live on Goku, how Goku's transformation, how I became this way. And I will say this, that, I was able to transmute the death of my previous daughter into this Goku you see today. So, I had given this same love, this same light to another little girl that I had. And the mother, she tried, but she wasn't as appreciative or was not ready for the love that I was able to give her. And when she took her away from me and went to Arizona, she wasn't there even 3 days. She wasn't there. They left and they got there in 3 days, but she wasn't in Arizona one whole day, and she passed from being away from me. And no, from as soon as her mother got there, she left her with somebody. She left her with one of her cousins that she hasn't seen in forever. Knowing how I fed, how we fed her more, had her breastfeed, not more, but Ayani. Knowing how we fed her and had her, very healthy and vibrant, and the lifestyle that we was giving her. And it got to some cousin's house who was not vegan, who was not holistic. And as soon as she got there, she couldn't wait to have somebody else to watch her and go off and to the malls or wherever they went. And that's within 24 hours, I lost my daughter. And I was in another state. I wasn't able to see how it happened, who watched her, what they gave her. I wasn't able to see none of it. It was all he say, she say. But that power, I was able to transform that hate, that anger for things in life and transform it into more love, into another beautiful daughter, into a goddess that would love her and breastfeed her and nourish her and take the journey. And so that was an amazing fire that lit up my reality and that expanded my heart even more. And people know before, her birth is what started me teaching so much. So she was a year, and for that whole year, her birth, I wanted to be the best that I could. I wanted to be the healthiest. I wanted to be a very, very vibrant, healthy-minded, healthy-spirited dad for her. And that's when I ran into, most of Dr. Sabi. I was kind of glancing at that, but that's when I really started studying it. I started fasting. I started cleansing myself, and I started reflecting that love and light into my daughter and to the goddess that was, around. And for that whole year, I was teaching. I was giving it light. I was giving it all I got. And that, when I lost my daughter, that flame for about a month or two, that was matter of fact, that was the first time I left. That was after her death. The next month is when I left, and I never came back. And that's when I had went to the first to Melanation when it was first, because of my daughter's death. And he didn't want me to come there being a teacher. It was like, I just want to go and get out of the country real quick. It was just trying to get out and find that peace. It was time for the light to move and charge up and do everything I know. And that's why I took that journey. And from there, the light took the wheel. The light and love took the way. So, from there I was in Honduras. I went to I was only at Melanation for like a week after, I displayed, my masculine, my force, my alpha, my wisdom, my light, and I already knew it wasn't going to work out. So then from there, I was in Honduras probably like 2 more weeks on the beach, living at this hotel with one of the guys that took the journey with me. And then from there, we went to Ecuador. And I was in Ecuador probably like almost a year. Ecuador is a very beautiful place. It's one of the most beautiful places. They keep fruits all year long, black city grapes all year long. They got like the biggest fruit markets I've ever seen, and it's all year long. And it's they got a whole bunch of little like indigenous merchants. They got a real indigenous society that live naked without business. Like they have a real in Ecuador. There's a real indigenous culture. Like it's different levels of shit. It's a real indigenous culture. They walk around with just a private covered. That's it. In the jungle, no cards, no license, no none of that, and they are protected by the government. Like for real. And that's in Ecuador. So, it's a lot of places where people are really still connected. And most of these places, they still have had to resort to eating outside of harmony because of how the system is raping the planet and trying to sell all the precious the most valuable fruits, the most valuable herbs, all the higher quality things they're trying to sell and recreate and put it into a capsule and distribute across the world, which then with doing that disconnects those villages that are within those jungles because they're not on technology. The disconnected part about it is that they're not on the phone and not on the laptops. They're not on the TV to see what's going right or wrong. You see? So they are out of the loop, which is good and bad. So you want to be in the loop and being able to apply, the natural side of things. See, by being in nature and not being a part of it. See, this is what the system brung. The system brung the more wisdom about self. You see, it brought us from that natural man in the jungle to know more about the natural man. But we were supposed to stay with the natural man and the natural woman. But we took the knowledge and then it's trying to take that knowledge and make other natural men. We trying to now make a robot like humans ain't good enough. Now we know about the man. Let's try to make one like you already make a man with your penis and vagina. You don't need to make a robot. Shit, humans are good enough robots. Why you need to make another one? Like shit, you look at the world. It's enough human robots. You don't even need to make fake ones. Shit. Right. It's on some real shit. So, from Ecuador, I went to Costa Rica. Then from Costa Rica, I went back to Honduras. And I visited the States a couple of times, but for the most part, since my daughter's death, Tropics has became home. And through all the work I did the last 4 years, it's been a 4 or 5 year journey to get to this point. And the light has finally took over. It was always, you always are in control of the light. But for the light to take over, the flow of the ocean of life to take over your body, you have to submit to the force and the life force in the body. Think about it. So for you to submit, for you to be controlled, and for you to submit to the higher will, is for you to submit to the will, the energies, frequencies, vibrations within the body. To submit to its nourishment, to submit to its growth, to submit to everything the body needs, and within it is to submit to the higher will of life, of your world, your body, your mind, your heart, and your soul. See how that works? So, one more glance through the comments, and I'm going to get off. We appreciate all the love and light that comes through and that continues to come in. Put your chants on YouTube. Yeah, I'm going to start putting some chants on YouTube. It's, the better devices, the more, once we get Wi-Fi, we can get Wi-Fi here, but right now it's just better to have Wi-Fi on the phone. But once we have abundance, or, once we have real investors that want to invest every month or every week, or they want to, that's what I need. You see, it's good to have donators, but what I really need is investors. I need somebody that's stop, Amore. Stop walking through the trash, Amore. You know what you're doing. I'm going to put you on live. Everybody watching.
She don't care.
Stop. What's that in your hand? They told you this little hand thing whenever she's doing something. What's that? What's that? Let me walk through the trash. Yeah. Let mama finish cleaning. Stop, leave mama alone. Don't get her nerves while she's cleaning. So yeah. So like I said, a lot of sports teams got investors. A lot of basketball players, and they got sponsors. Where's Goku's sponsor? Where's Goku invested? Once I get that, then I can really start, having, this temple type experience, with this holistic type experience where people can come out. So right now, people can come out on the wing who inbox me. We can gather whatever we think is the best, exchange for, you to come out here, for you to heal, for you to transform. Or if you want to come visit on your own, that's your own thing. There is no, you just come visit, the tropics. You like the environment you see. You just want to hang around, go cool, learn while you're here and stuff like that. Vibe with the goddess. That's a different thing. But if you really, if you're serious about your healing, your transformation, about learning, new breath work, new techniques, about learning about the chants and stuff. Because it's like once I get, like I say, another laptop here where I can have people come and we can watch something. Because I have these videos and that can scientifically break down everything so you can visually see, the bowels of the body, the organs, how the chakras resonate, the energy centers, how each color applies to, the healing of that center. So, and the fruit and the frequency of the fruit, matching the frequency of the fruit with that color vibration to heal the bones or to heal, or to help with your metabolism or to help with boosting the IQ of the brain, all those great things like that. So I have a lot that I can give, but, the tools, once the tools come, I'm giving off my mind. I'm giving the living word from the temple right now. Once the outside tools come, I'll use those. Type those. So, just glancing one more time through the comments, and we're gonna wrap it up. And that's it. I'll wrap it up with the chant. But put on the sacral chakra chant real quick. Ooh, rise you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Did y'all see her face light up when I was doing that? Her face was straight lit just now. Huh? No, the sacral, the blue one. It should be like a blue 9-minute one. And turn it up for a second. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I hear angels and bells in my head. We'll go about the speakers over here. And then we're gonna get off. Wrap it up with a chant. Ooh, I hear angels and bells in my head, in my heart, in my body. I hear angels and bells singing and ring-a-ting-a-bing-a-ding-a-ling-a-ring-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-ding-ding. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I hear angels and bells in my head, and I hear angels and bells in my soul. I hear the sound of the light in my mind, in my spine, in my body. Ring a ding a ding a ding 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 ding, and ring a ding, bing, ding, 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 ching, ting, ting, ding, bing, ding, 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 king me, I'm the one and only, golden tide cheater, a savior to save her, a lighter to light her. I'm the one, I'm the gun, pow, 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 pow.